Hey everybody. I don't think my mic works, the one I have here, but it is what it is. I'm just gonna do this episode, and I'm kind of called to do this episode. Yo, come here. I'm here hanging out in the forest with my son and my dogs. So this is this kind of an episode. Um, but yeah, I'm kind of getting a call to do this episode, even though that I don't feel like I'm gonna be. Yo, take this. That I'm gonna continue the book reading episodes because um, I feel like it takes a lot of time. It's a slow process, um, and especially in the age of AI, I feel like I want to build stuff, and my curiosity kind of lies also. I mean, here's the catch: I could, if I would approach this with craft, I would make these videos better. I would simplify my message and make it better around psychedelics and healing and plant medicines and spirituality. So I should consider that. And I even started like this was the book that caught my curiosity. It's called. It's someone gifted to me. Someone gifted this to me, and it's in Estonian, but it's by an American author by Jim DeCorn, Psychedelic Shamanism. So in that sense, I could continue with this craft. Um, but I have a strong curiosity towards code and building stuff like apps, Basecamp, AI agents, cursor code, design. And I'm also I felt I'm gonna go study mechatronics. Now I got accepted to mechatronics. It's a 2 year course. Um, for the same reason because I'm like, if I study mechatronics, I get back to the physics and mathematics, and I know I wouldn't push myself to uh, to study that on my own. Yeah, they're running around. So that's how I would. That's that. I mean, and maybe it's the wrong path. Maybe the whole path is X and blockchain and crypto, and I'm really curious about that as well. Yeah. So yeah, and I don't know. This is like a short video. I mean, I felt I want to do this video, because the same way I feel like I kind of and I push myself to do this video, the same way I push myself to work out every day, even if it's like 20, 30 minutes, but it's consistency. So yeah, um, but it did give me like this video actually did give me something thinking about this like psychedelic shamanism, thinking about it as craft, like Don Juan. All these books I read, Don Juan and the history of marijuana, and yeah, I mean I would love to live that kind of life. But I don't know. Maybe I would do it for money. Now I'm starting to think maybe I would. I don't know, but I would also like to build something like Basecamp. That's pretty cool. I've actually had this in my on like I've thought about like, do I want to be a podcaster? I've always had this like, just no, not my thing. I wouldn't feel like I wouldn't be genuine interviewing people. I do like making this kind of content, and maybe even if I would go deeper into AI and build something, I could make this content even better, like educating what I'm building and stuff. So that's one thing. And yeah, like I have these two crafts, but this is probably the final point. But this because this is what I'm like trying to become good at. Like if you think about spirituality, energy, and healing, and like spiritual growth and like ascension and seeing the inner landscape, like using plants for that, and someone who guides that, I'm pretty good at that, and I could kind of like get better at it. Like, but it's not my interest to guide people in ceremonies. Like I would like to sit in ceremonies for myself, probably. Then I would read these books. I would simplify the message online. I would make these videos. I could make them a lot better. Now for the technical craft, I've been having this. even when I was reading Don Juan, I've been having these thoughts like, dude, you have to get technical. Like, there's no other way to just go and start building something. Just go start walking that path. So that's why I got into mechatronics. That's why I'm playing around with agents, cursor, AI, and I want to build something there. So yeah, this is what's up. Have a blessed day, everyone, and see you in touch.